Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Let's jump right into it. In this video you will see in which direction the price of IOTA has moved recently. Additionally, you will find out what the technical indicators SMA, EMA, divergence and MACD are predicting about its price and future movements. Looking at the IOTA hourly time frame, the price moved quickly to the upside with around 5.8% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 16.2 cents. We can see that the buyers are taking over because the volume was also high, showing that this move was strong. Jumping to the simple moving average, or short SMA, we get it by adding the close prices for a certain amount of candles and then dividing it by the number of candles. We usually calculate the different SMAs by taking the last 20, 50, 100 and 200 candles. It is possible to determine if there is an upward or downward trend by using the SMA lines. They can also show the resistance or the support levels. By crossing one of them, it could signify a trend in the corresponding direction. When we now look at the current hourly simple moving averages, the price crossed the 200 SMA upwards decisively with higher than average volume, which is a strong signal. The current price is above all simple moving averages for this time interval, which looks bullish, and it is to watch if the closest SMA, the 200 SMA, could hold support or the price will break it to the downside below the current price of around 16.0 cents. Pointedly, the current price is above the 200 SMA, which is perceived as a strong support. Nevertheless, if there were to be a decisive downward dip, it will signal a possible big move down. Looking at the hourly exponential moving averages, the current price is above the hourly ribbon, which is generally bullish, and the ribbon could play as a support, so it is to watch if the price could bounce off it. The current price to watch is around 15.8 cents. However, the ribbon is compressed, which means the current trend is not very strong and a trend change could be expected. Generally, when the price moves sideways, the ribbon gets less accurate. Moving to the divergences, there are two types of divergences, bearish or negative divergence and a bullish or positive divergence. Bearish divergence is when the price is making a higher high while at the same time the indicator is making a lower high. This shows that the buyers are exhausted and a trend change could be expected soon. The same logic applies to the bullish divergence, where the price makes a lower low, but the indicator is making a higher low, showing that the sellers are exhausted. Now looking for divergence in the hourly time frame, the price has already gone up owing to the bullish divergence. Jumping to the moving average convergence divergence, or short MACD, it uses two moving averages, usually the 12-period and the 26-period moving average, subtracted from each other to create a single line, the MACD line. Another line is used as a signal line, which is usually the 9-period EMA. You should watch for crossing between these two lines for a trend change, respectively a trigger for buy and sell signals. There is also a histogram often to the MACD indicator, which shows the strength of the trend. If we now look at the current hourly MACD, the MACD line is above the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the upside. Looking at the MACD histogram, we can see that the momentum is strong at the moment and we can expect the price to continue growing or maybe at least remaining the same for some time. Moving to the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the current price is between the 50 and the 100 SMA. If the price bounces off the 50 SMA, which is currently at 16.1 cents, it could be seen as a support, and the 100 SMA that is at 16.7 cents could be seen as a resistance to the upside. Breaking either way signals a possible further move to the corresponding direction. However, the shorter time frames are not very accurate, and the bigger time intervals like the daily should also be considered for longer price development. Jumping to the 3-hourly exponential moving averages, the current price went above the 3-hourly ribbon, so you should watch out for the price dipping back below the ribbon or if it will play as a support to the downside, which is currently at around 16.1 cents. Moving to the 3-hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. The MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently strong and it could be expected the price to go further to the upside. In general, the larger time frames have a greater impact on the price, so please remember that when we display different time frames with different indicators. And also the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching, and keep in mind that you should make your own investment decisions, as cryptocurrency trading is very risky, and these daily videos are only an overview of trends and are a purely technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. See you next time.